We got next level skeletons. Fun. Skeleton High Priest. This is a spellcaster. Amazing. Good. We are going to counter the hell out of you. Range 12 on that baby there. This is a blessing for himself though. Damn. Okay, but the other 3 things we will counter as usual. Got him. So backfire chance is really high on the ball of lightning, and backfire damage is significantly higher than it usually is. So that's why we're almost always backfiring on the ball of lightning here. Ball lightning, yeah, not ball of lightning. And that is something to keep in mind. I have invested some points, you know, into countering backfire, this one specifically, and that's kind of nice. Maybe we need to look at getting the Seal of Finesse at some point. And I would love lingering incantations, since this would increase the duration of resonance, allowing me to make more use of that. And also increase the duration of the ball lightning, I suppose, and on all my status effects. It makes so much sense for electromancy, I think. Okay, so that's definitely something we should look into. Check it out on stream. I shall, I promise. Spots a hidden spike trap. Where? Oh, here. Huh. It's an awkward placement. Yeah, we have next level skeleton warriors here, I think. There, then, oh, now's a perfect time to do Seal of Cleansing. It's probably gonna remove that resonance. Yeah, okay. Whatever. But now they're both debuffed. And here we block the door with ball lightning. Static field. Short circuit. Oh, I forgot to... misplayed that then. Could have slightly optimized it more. Oh well. I feel like we did fairly well in that engagement, all things considered. I feel almost like I'm a geomancer now, that I can spawn this thing that blocks movement. It's kind of like the boulder in that sense, which is why the geomancy is so powerful. Anyway, and now we can do it in electromancy too. Caveat is the high backfire chance, but I suppose I need to play geomancy again and learn how that plays with the new fatigue and the backfire. It'll be completely different from what I'm used to. Thanks for the stream. I'm head off. No worries, man. You gotta get some sleep too. I should really end after this dungeon as well. We have a new dude here. This is also a mage. He applies this to an ally. Binding sigil. Allied. And this is Death Touch is for me. Yes. Okay, so I should use Seal of Reflection, I think. Then Seal of Power. A ring. Okay, I took some damage in this fight, and this is exclusively backfire damage. So, yeah. It is becoming a problem. Hast du ein Problem? Yes, I have a problem. There is an enchantment scroll here. Everything is enchanted though. Surely something has a bad enchantment. Health. Energy is good. Health restoration is great. Healing efficiency is great. Crushing resistance is great. Energy restoration is great. Okay, counter chance could be slightly better. Or I can save the enchantment scroll. Hoping to get a new staff. The ball lightning seems very good, yep. I also see that you got a new staff, indeed. Yeah, ball lightning. Or if you've just gotten back, then I have a treat for you, and it's called ball lightning. It's going to be fun. Skeleton crossbowman. This is going to hurt. So how about we do this and then run? Okay, I didn't get far. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna throw spells at me, so let's start with the counter spell. Now we need to apply resonance to someone. Let's start with you. That did not apply resonance to anyone, so that's kind of unfortunate. Nice. Okay, and then we do it. Oh, now I can't. Ah, here we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, drop that bolt again. Oh, and the crossbowman doesn't know how to get to me. Ah, well, he can see me from there. Okay. God damn. Oh, wow, he hurts. Yeah, honestly, archers are probably my worst matchup in general. They always seem to get me because they hit a lot and I have so low armor. Yeah. Nasty. Another enchantment scroll. Alright, I'll use the first one then. On the staff, as I said. Accuracy was a downgrade. This is useless. So, have we got accuracy again? Okay, whatever. Whatever, man. Why am I getting fatigued? I'm supposed to have fatigue resistance more than 100. How am I getting fatigued then? I didn't get that fatigued before we got into the dungeon, I think. I'm still really banged up here. Okay, Seal of Reflection first. We pop ball lightning here. Good. %. Good stuff. It's like the boulder, but it does damage every turn. Exactly. Do you think Nikev and other dogs might need an additional negative function like addiction? I could see that being a thing. Very on topic. I know you weren't here, but we've talked a little bit about that. Seems to be no downside to using them. There's the aftermath, which is pretty nasty, so there is definitely a downside. But is it big enough? I think the downside is pretty nasty. So, and you know, Then there's the whole surprise bad trip when you suddenly drink alcohol while using a drug and stuff like that, so there's some hidden stuff there. I mean, drugs are definitely worth it at the moment. Really good. So, they could maybe, but they've just been nerfed a little bit, I think. So, not sure if it's necessary. So if you don't know, the ball lightning here, it summons a ball lightning, blah blah, 4 turns, 2 more turns for each resonating enemy. Then it will do the following. Both of these effects. It deals 9 shock damage, and then it has a chance to pull enemies towards itself. It deals more damage to targets that are directly adjacent to it, and being knocked back or into it deals extra damage. Right? So we're trying to really abuse it, and it is has proven already to be insanely strong. But it only lasts 4 turns, which is not that long. This should be a ring upgrade, surely. Energy and magic power versus the 3% energy restoration. It is not an upgrade. Because of this amazing enchantment I have on this ring. If I could get the same enchantment on this ring, obviously that would be better. So now we want to sit here, or not here, but we will save that ring and then try to enchant it whenever we get the chance until it gets an enchantment that is good enough. Ball lightning. Level up. Willpower and miracle chance and 33% miracle potency. Miracles grant lower backfire chance and backfire damage for 5 turns. Okay, and more magic power in general. These are just really good things to have. What did this one do? Conductivity. That is if enemies in the static field has a chance, will have their energy burned, which doesn't matter all that much. It will work on the troll, so that's kind of nice. Burning the troll's energy means he can't throw boulders all the time, so maybe there's something there. And I get to steal the energy that it takes away from the enemies. And then we have the chain lightning. How far are we away here? 4 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels, and 4. So 1, 2, and then I have to get 2 magic mastery skills anyway, and so that could be Seal of Finesse and then Lingering Incantations. Now the question is, should I do it earlier? We could get this one right now. Reduces backfire damage by 20% and activates the following effect. We get lower backfire damage all around, fumble chance, lower backfire damage chance, lower cooldown duration. For almost no energy. And I get 2.5 magic power. It takes a turn to turn it on, which is the only real downside of this thing. It takes a turn in the combat to turn this on, but it is a really good ability. I think it is the right idea. Yes, we will get it. Yeah, I've been talking a bit about this Drake. We've seen backfire fairly reliably now. Also, like, because higher tier spells come with more backfire chance and backfire damage, the ball of lightning is almost always backfiring, and it is actually hurting me. Some combats we will come out of with 20% of my life gone, and the only thing I've taken damage from is backfire. So I definitely have to start worrying about it, and so that's what we just did. We worried and have reacted appropriately, I think. Seal of Reflection here reflects that back in your face, then I suppose we pop Seal of Finesse, right? So I have a lot of prep now in battles. That's a thing though we have to watch out for. But when the Seal of Finesse here is at max, it will basically mean I get no backfire at all, and that's a nice change. I think worth it as well. I'm running out of energy. Oh, he made it into melee. Huh. With 4% health. He didn't get an attack off though. Do. And we're ready to go. So, Seal of Finesse. We already have Seal of Power. Static Field into Ball Lightning. We just go full ham with Short Circuit. Okay. And that's also, I mean, backfire we could live with it, but if I pick up the Chain Lightning, we get another big tier, high tier spell, and then I think I would have needed the Seal of Finesse. So I think I did the right thing by getting the Seal of Finesse first, and then we'll get Chain Lightning next level. Oh, that is a really high... This is the boss. Oh, I thought he looked special. Okay. Fun. This is a bad engagement angle, so I'm not sure how... I mean, we can block with a Ball of Lightning and run away. Worst case scenario. So what do we do? If I go Seal of Finesse, and then I need to apply Resonating, then they will be here, and that's too far ahead. So I will open with Jolt. That makes them both spend a turn putting up their shields. Then we go Seal of Finesse into... Oh, this will hit me. Now I just gotta break away. Come on. Yeah, I got away. That was a little bit risky, but everything's fine. So that's the backside of the Ball Lightning, by the way. It hurts everyone. Oh, I didn't pop Seal of Power for this fight. Whoopsie daisy. Because I didn't have the time before. And now again I can't pop Ball Lightning here. We do not have a net. He's at 69, nice. I need him to be immobilized here. There's the immobilize, good. Then we can pop the Ball Lightning here. And then we've won. Yeah. Nothing special here. Footman Sword is not that high tier. Belt Hook Crossbow actually sells for a fair amount of money. So if we don't find any other loot, that could be a thing. Flanked Maze too, I think. Okay. This is not worth anything. No. Okay, so for ghosts, we start with Seal of Power. Then we pop Seal of Finesse, because why not? Then one pop of Jolt just to get the Seal of Electromancy. That's enough. Well, Yeah, that's enough. No ghost. And no ghost. Okay. All that prep for nothing. See the finesse. Oh, there's a lot of dudes in here. That is an OP spell, yeah, for sure. The Magic Mastery spell that puts the sigils on the ground is very good as well. Okay. Let's we'll study it in depth later. I mean, it's probably good. But is it good enough to pick over an electromancy spell? I don't think so. But I don't remember exactly what it does. I just remember that I didn't really like it when I first read about it, so... Because it forces me to walk to a specific spot and then stay in that spot. And that... We'll talk more about it later. But I can see how that could be a bad thing, right? Go ham. Here's the seal of power. Now a jolt for you. Good. And here's the ball of lightning. Good. Ball lightning. A ball of lightning. Alright, and I am burning through my mana again. This was 2 fights in succession, but still. Identification scroll. We have a potion. Potion of anti-venom. Cool. I bet a manticore does some sort of poison. So that might be nice. Oh, I thought this was a boss room for a second, but we've already done the boss, so... No. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, good. Then Seal of Finesse into Ball Lightning here. So yes, it's an OP spell, but it is a tier 3 spell, and it is insanely expensive. Throughout this entire run, we've almost never been able to burn all the mana in one fight, and now I'm just doing it like every fight. And that was a bad way to start one. Speaking of how do we engage in fights here. Seal Finesse is not that expensive, so I should open with that. I'll put it in front of him. Oh, we need to make him resonating first. Oh. Oh, he didn't open the door up there. Okay. Another big skeleton, man. There's so many big skeletons in this dungeon. I bet they have negative shock resistance because of all that armor, right? No resistance or anything at all, really? Huh. That's unusual. Again, we're starting another fight immediately after the last, so I didn't get to recover my energy. Good. Come on. Oh, I don't want to shout. I might attract someone up here. It's OP until you accidentally walk into it. That's fair. The amount of pulling and pushing that you do as well. Yeah. the best placement is 3 away from me with the enemy in between, because then when I do Impulsi and I do my other thing, I also knock back, and it's pulling them, so we're pulling them and then I'm pushing them into the ball as well, and so that is when it really starts doing the damage. So that's the way to do damage with the ball. If I wanted them to stay away, I just put the ball between me and them. They can't get to me. So there's 2 modes, I think, major ways to use it in that way. High damage or high control. Maybe I should sit down and rest a bit. See, that time I didn't pop Seal of Finesse and I took like 10% of my health and damage. Just like that. Okay, once again, we open a door and then there are the enemies. So how do we do this? Seal of Power, Resonate, Ball Lightning. So no Seal of Finesse. Seal of Power. This is gonna make him do the shield. So then I get a turn to do the Seal of Finesse. Then Ball Lightning. Then Impulsi to get him away from me. Stay away, please. And here I get to walk back at step. That's good. Oh, and he died just like that. Oh, he got pushed away, I see. Nice. Another chest. Identification scroll, sure. For the potion of energy drain. That's kind of nice. Alright, back the same way we came, up here. I think it's good balance that backfire seems to be getting more significant as you ramp up in power. Exactly. I think I've always said that magic is just the strongest you can do in Stoneshard, and so something like backfire was definitely needed to bring it on par, or down a notch to be more on par with melee builds. And then they did that. I think backfire was exactly what was needed. And so it's really cool. It also makes magic feel like it's actually dangerous, which I think was the whole point of it. It's like within the lore or something. I know surprisingly little about the Stoneshard lore for how much I've played it. But what I do know I like. Another enchantment scroll. Alright. So those guys tend to drop scrolls in general. Let's enchant this ring here, and control resistance is not what we were looking for. That's not true. Because sometimes I backfire and then I stun myself. Control resistance would help me stave off my self-stuns. But I don't think that that's worth it. Are we done with the dungeon? Oh, there's more here. This is cleared, this is cleared, this is cleared. Okay, so it's down here. I don't see any traps. Oh, we need this thing here. Water, and then, let's see. We go Seal of Power. Seal of Finesse. And then I think you pop Seal of Reflection too, because why not? Into 1 stack of Jolt. No Ghost. Okay. These gloves might be worth using if they have like a specific curse on them or something, so we will bring them back. And then over here. And there are more enemies, okay. Seal of Finesse, no Seal of Power right now, but that's fine. door here. Get the energy back. We are losing max energy now because we don't have vigor anymore. Another straight into the fight opening, door opening here. Fun stuff. We're just gonna ignore the rat and pretend it's not there, I think. So we go Seal of Finesse into Ball Lightning here. Impulsing. Oh, the spear guy stabbed me as well. Oh, I'm not gonna die now, come on. He doesn't have 2 spear spell attacks, does he? No, he doesn't. It's 12 turns until he can do it again. Okay. And how are you doing? 34? Okay, that was a bit risky, but we made it out. I'm not sure why I'm... Oh, I'm cursed because he has Unholy on his weapon. And I'm still bleeding here. Let me fix that. Except we do not have a bandage with us. So I won't die. I have a bandage. It's right here. I'm clearly blind. Now what? 51 health. Seven turns until Ball Lightning. Oh, I misclicked. And I can't knock him back in this spot. Oh, that's so bad. That stance that he popped has knockback on it. That would be nice. Please knock me back. Basic spear attacks decrease the number of stacks remaining on the same tile, prolongs the effect's duration. That's how it works. So we want him to move. And I need to be able to knock him back, so I have to take a step away from him. 4 turns until he can stab. I have to use Vivifying Essence here. Oh, we got it. We got the knockback. Are you kidding me? We're gonna live. I got an injury from that. What a place to misclick. I will be a little bit careful here. Maybe I should sit down for a second. A little zombie. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Here. Alright. You do have a bandage. Yeah, I'm just blind. Wait for the energy. Seal of Reflection. Seal of Finesse. Ball Lightning. Nice. Oh, more are coming. Okay. Not a big deal. Go big or go home. Let's recover the energy. This must be the end of the dungeon. Come on. But there's usually like a chest at the end of one of these corridors. Oh, there's another little zombie dude here. Mate is getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah. Well, I did spend an entire skill point on making them irrelevant, but then, yeah. And that's all it does. It's very rare that I use the Seal of Reflection, but when we do, it's so good. And it's fun. It's actually one of my favorite mage archetypes, I think that's how you pronounce it. Where you, the control mage who doesn't necessarily cast his own spells, but uses the opponent's spells against them and stuff like that. Like in Mage Wars and card games. That's the kind of, or CCGs I should say. That's the kind of build I prefer. In Magic it would be blue, right? Blue Magic. So it fits me perfectly. Another enchantment scroll. That's like the 5th we found in this dungeon. Let us enchant this ring again. I think we can do better than control resistance. Bleed resistance was worse. Basically, it's like I want magic power, health restoration, or energy restoration. Those are the 3. Cooldown duration is also something. Not sure what other enchantments would be relevant for us. Oh, and there's a shovel here. Let us dig up the graves and kill the ghouls. Seal of Finesse. Picking up the Seal of Finesse was the right thing to do. Pluck, eat, there. Oh, then we can get rid of the thing. Let's do it the other way around, like this. And then we're going to do some grave robbing. And some pelts. Drop the bandage, drop the flask, this trashy meat. Okay. Dog pelt isn't worth much, but we have to drop the shovel before we leave anyway, and so we will have more room. This over here should be a ghoul. Yep. Also known as living XP. Undead XP, I guess. Not really anything we care about. What else do we have? More graves. I can barely see anything because of this stupid aftermath. Here we go. Nothing there. Surely there must be more, and there is. What's yours is mine. Not really worth anything, but interesting. And here's another one. Sorry, friend, such is life. And the deer pelt is worth a little bit more, or it's a psycho pelt, I think. Is there any other graves, or are we done? I see no more graves. Then drop shovel. Equip that. Alright, and we have a dog pelt that I will leave behind. It's fine. I feel like it would be nice if you could set up your own cabin or something, so you don't always have to store items in the ground in random taverns. We get the caravan. The caravan has storage. I think that's what's supposed to replace what you're talking about, Drake. I will always do whatever is most convenient in a game. So as long as I can drop stuff on the ground in the town, I will. But if they, of course, if they destroy my ability to do that, which I would be okay with, for the record, I think it is kind of silly, but it's a game, and I game the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. If they, yeah, they will just have to find another thing to do, you know. Yeah. We can pass by the caravan on the way back. Here. Oh, I really wanted to go to this encampment, actually, so let's go there first. I didn't want to fight right now, if I'm honest. I'll admit I'm getting tired, so I think once we save here, in that encampment, I will be done for the day. I was hoping we would get to the troll, but I think next stream, that means next Saturday, will be a troll fight stream, and then maybe other boss stream. I don't know how to find that other boss, so you know, it used to be with the troll that we would ask we would get led there pretty early on by the guys in Manshire. I don't know about that other boss guy, how you find him. Maybe it's like a rumor that we have to find, but I have been, you know, diligent about checking rumors, so I've done what I could. There's also a way to get a rumor for the troll, I think, but no luck with that. This is supposed to be the tile. And here's the camp. Oh, they're fighting something? Oh. Yep, they're fighting something. Alright. And they're gonna get slaughtered. Oh, they made one of them bleed. That's nice. They already killed all the other bandits. Damn it. And I don't get the XP for that, of course. Alright. Let's go, yeah, Seal of Power, then Seal of Finesse, I guess, and then now we're attacking. I want to get the other one resonating. Oh, but then of course we can't. There. Static field. Short circuit, and then I'm out of mana again. Must be the ball lightning that's draining me. Of course I have less maximum mana now, but still. Do. Can't catch me. Oh. It's kind of weird that they didn't give these guys any abilities. All the other animals have some sort of abilities that make them unique. Not these guys. The new special animal that they included. And then they didn't give them anything. Sad business, but I'm sure it'll come. I still think it's a cool enemy. That looks like a special bow, which may actually be worth selling. So a scroll pelt and a tooth, of course. The teeth are worth very little. In fact, probably 2 of these are worth less than another scroll pelt here. I always get confused by the gold teeth. They cheat me because they're made of gold and they look like gold, but they're honestly pretty bad loot. They're not worth a lot. Let me make sure we get rid of the fatigue. So, something I haven't tested at all. We'll test that right now. Fatigue 30%. If I sleep for 1 hour. So it's 24, so 6%. And this is, we have to go a step further and say we get 6% from sleeping in an encampment bedroll. Different sleeping locations will give you different amount of fatigue recovery. So 24 means 4 more hours, and then we should have no fatigue. Correct. I heard they drop dog pelts when skinned too, so probably just need to wait for them to be finished. Okay, so they're not finished at all. Fair enough. Well, that's kind of sad, because the dog pelt is the worst pelt of the big pelts. But I guess they were like a hasty inclusion. Monastery of the Host Indistinguishable is 3 skulls now, which means that it might be doable. I think, if I don't forget, I will add this one there. I think this is where we get a relic. So I'd love to go there next stream. Maybe we can do that as the first thing next time. But for now, this is the end. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. I hope everyone has had a nice stream. We've had people come and go. And those that are still here, thank you for sticking with me. Drake and Hurly Burly.